Have you ever tried real Genovese pesto? We guarantee it's not like any you've had before. And it's just one of the unforgettable flavors hidden in Genoa's winding medieval streets. From crispy bits of fresh fish plucked straight from the sea to a unique dessert you'll only find here, we're going all in on Genoa's culinary scene. First up, focaccia, a breakfast staple that locals line up for every morning. We found a bustling bakery filled with the aroma of freshly baked focaccia. This version is flatter and crispier than the focaccia you might know, topped with rich olive oil and briny olives, giving each bite tons of flavor. But there's more to Genoa than just bread. After this, we're trying farinata, a chickpea flatbread, and later, Genoa's famous pesto pasta.
So another famous type of bread from around here is called farinata, and it's basically a really thin flat bread made from chickpea flour, and we're gonna go try to get it now.
For our farinata, we headed to a local favorite, Sa Pesta, where you can either eat in or get a piece to go. Their window is filled with fresh farinata and their other homemade specialties. We got a large piece of farinata to go and went to the square to give it a taste. Since this is made from chickpeas, it has a very earthy, almost nutty flavor. It's interesting because there's no dairy in it, but somehow it tastes a bit buttery. It's soft, almost a bit crumbly, and has just a tiny bit of crunch that was formed on the bottom. We can definitely see why this is a popular grab-and-go snack around here. While we're on the subject of carbs, let's move on to pasta. And since we're in Genoa, we have to talk about pesto.
The most famous food from Genoa and probably the Ligurian region of Italy overall is, of course, pesto. So that's what we're off to try now.
Let's go get some pesto.
Pesto is made from basil, pine nuts, garlic, pecorino, and Parmesan cheese, and some olive oil and salt. It's used to top many things around here, most popularly pasta. If you've had pesto before, we guarantee it's not like the pesto in Genoa. We've had plenty of pesto, but the true Genovese pesto is a world above anything we can get in a grocery store back home. The taste of the basil is so fresh and fragrant. It's not overly salty or garlicky and is creamy rather than gritty. Here, pesto is often served with trofie, a short, twisted variety of pasta. We tried some at a restaurant called Rosmarino, and I can say without a doubt this was the best pesto I've ever had in my entire life. The silky herbaceous sauce gets in all of the crevices of this unique twisted pasta, ensuring that each bite is full of flavor. I would make a trip back to Genoa just to eat this bowl of pasta. Truffe with pesto isn't the only pasta specific to Genoa. There's another specialty here called pansotti, a stuffed type of pasta similar to a round ravioli that's filled with ricotta and greens and usually served with a sauce made from walnuts called Salsa di Noci. We tried pansotti at an awesome little shop called Pesto per Amore. Here, they're freshly serving up bowls of local pasta varieties in little cups for takeaway. They also sell all of their fresh pastas and sauces so you can recreate your favorites at home or grab some as a souvenir. We weren't sure if takeaway pasta would be good, but these pansotti were really delicious. They were stuffed with filling. In fact, the name for this pasta comes from the Italian word for belly, which makes sense given how full these are. The salsa di noce was so interesting. The walnuts give the sauce depth and richness, which contrasts with the herby greens inside the pasta. This was a dish that we've never tried before, but it definitely won't be the last bowl of pansotti we have.
One thing you might not know about Italy is that they love little fried things here. So like a lot of restaurants will have in their menu small fried appetizers. But when you're here by the sea, like we are right now, of course, it's a lot of fried seafood.
Friggatori San Giorgio is a great place to try some fried bites in Genoa. They have a little stand right by the water and offer up a variety of fried things. We couldn't resist the cono calamari, a paper cone stuffed full of golden and crispy fried calamari. The delicious bits of calamari are fried to order, very generously piled into this cone, along with some chickpea fries and a wedge of lemon to squeeze on top. This is truly my type of treat. The fried coating is crispy, not too thick, and not too light. The calamari inside is tender and fresh, and the squeeze of lemon on top pulls it all together. Eating this on a sunny day in front of the sea is just an amazing experience. Before we wrap up this Genovese food adventure, we have one more local treat to share with you.
You know I love ice cream and coffee, so I'm really excited to try Panera, which is a semifreddo, so like an ice cream gelato type of frozen treat that's unique here to Genoa.
Yeah, let's go get some.
Panera is a traditional Genovese coffee-flavored semifreddo. Legend has it that sometime in the late 1800s, an apprentice accidentally spilled coffee into whipped cream, leading to this creation of a unique dessert. We tried some at Creameria Buonofede, a spot that's been around for over 100 years. The semifreddo is lighter than traditional ice cream, refreshing, and the coffee flavor adds a bit of kick and richness. The perfect treat for a coffee and ice cream lover like myself. Like everywhere else we've been in Italy, Genoa is very dog-friendly. But one thing to note if you're visiting here with a dog is that there's almost no greenery. It's a city of stone and sea, making it very hard for dogs to find a place to relieve themselves. That being said, it seems like nearly everyone here has a dog and brings their dogs along with them everywhere they go. We always love a thumbs up if you like our videos, it really helps our channel. Our epic road trip is almost wrapping up, but we have one more stop in Nice, France that we'll be sharing with you next week. Subscribe because you won't want to miss out on all of the beauty and amazing food we're going to be sharing.